What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Tuesday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. This morning I've noticed an article. There's a lawyer who's been close, Jeremy Hogan. He's been covering the SEC and Ripple case. Now he believes if Gary Gensler, the new head of the SEC, or the new chair of the SEC, if he's looking to settle, Jeremy Hogan sees it happening in the next 2 weeks. Don't know why. I've noticed it this morning. We're going to have a read of it and see what it says. He's also hyperlinked 2 bombshells dropped by the judge. Attorney Jeremy Hogan, a lawyer who has been covering the SEC and Ripple lawsuit from the beginning, has predicted that if new SEC chair Gary Gensler chooses to settle with Ripple, that it should happen within the next 2 weeks. Finance Feeds covered Mr. Hogan's remarks in March when he raised attention to the 2 bombshells dropped by the judge, consenting on XRP's currency and utility value. With currencies and securities being 2 different things, the SEC's argument that Ripple is a security may lose its credibility. And I swear to God, you just lost your credibility calling it fucking Ripple, dickhead. XRP, please. I mean, I've only just got up. Sorry if that hurt the speakers. Will you please start calling it XRP? The currency isn't fucking Ripple. You wonder why people are confused. You can't even report properly, bro. Can't even report properly. Stop calling the fucking currency Ripple. Because it's not Ripple. That's a company. Do you call Great British Pounds Bank of England? Do you call dollars Federal Reserve? Then stop fucking calling XRP Ripple. Jesus fucking Christ, I didn't expect this to be a rant, and again, I'm sorry for the volume. No one needs that in the morning, but I don't need... This time, Attorney Jeremy Hogan commented on the most recent legal round, in which Ripple, so the currency, or the company, you fucking dick. I'm even supposed to read your fucking article when you can't use the right words for what you actually mean. Stop calling the currency Ripple. Jesus, wet man. Ripple's lack of... So Ripple put the SEC to shame for making deliberate omissions and misquoting the judge. Everyone's misquoting everyone and you can't even write the right currency, so I'm not surprised there. Ripple's memorandum of law in opposition to the SEC's motion to strike Ripple's lack of due process and fair notice. Affirmative defense was a Mona Lisa piece of art, the attorney said. Basically, another way of saying that was what Ripple are presenting is great. The affirmative defense is important because if the court finds Ripple lacked fair notice, the case is over. Even if the court thinks XRP is a security, you actually called it XRP. You actually called it XRP. You actually called the sky instead of that blue thing. Fucking hell. At the end of the video, Attorney Hogan shared his prediction regarding the timeline of the lawsuit depending on the SEC's new chair, Gary Gensler. The strategy for the regulator to pursue further regulatory clarity or go full steam ahead. My prediction is that Garrett is going to pull back from this lawsuit and instead work for more regulatory clarity. It will happen in the next 2 weeks. Interesting. Extremely interesting. If we go into June with no settlement, then this lawsuit has been adopted and supported by Chairman Gensler. For better or worse, if that's the case, I predict no settlement until September at the earliest. And continued, if there is no settlement and we go to summary judgment or trial, I predict, well, heck, I don't know. Do I look like a mind reader? The SEC's new chair, Gary Gensler, is described as one of the leading reformers after the financial crisis, as he led the CFTC in implementing the Dodd-Frank Act of 2010 and reining abuses in the swap derivatives market. Interesting. Then he pledged to work to urgently close the gaps in our laws to bring much needed transparency and regulation to the over-the-counter derivatives market and lower risks, strengthen market integrity and protect investors. Regarding regulatory clarity, the CFTC is watching the lawsuit as it will help to establish the scope of SEC's authority in the digital asset space. What's interesting is the guy's apparently pledged. He's pledged to work urgently to close the gaps in the laws, bringing much needed transparency and regulation. Well, I suggest you update the SEC's fucking laws and regulation and legislation from 1933, mate. Maybe we can get a 2023 reform of the 1933 fucking Securities and Commission Act. It's a load of bollocks, mate. It's a load of bollocks. Also, in the content of the SEC's lack of clarity, XRP Holders Lawyer John E. Deaton said it doesn't take an expert to see that plenty is wrong. He's very wrong, he's very corrupt, and very outrageous about the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple and XRP. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has recently said the lack of clarity in the US regulation of cryptocurrency is frustrating. It's extremely interesting, isn't it? I can see one of a few things happening. Mainly, they carry the case on, they sue Ripple, they sue Brad, they sue Chris, they have to settle and pay the SEC, and then Ripple fuck off to another country. I can see them leaving America if that happens. If the SEC tear them down and make them pay a settlement, I can see Ripple's leaving America. He's going to go to Malta, come to the UK, go to Flaming Port. I'm not trying to say what they're going to do and not going to do. I'm not going to try and say, oh, if this happens, they're definitely going to move and leave America. You know that's not what I like to do. But I do like to say I won't be surprised if it happens. Because I won't. I just won't. The other one, though, if they drop the case, I see Ripple staying in America. I see America really pushing on and helping towards the internet of value then, and Ripple legitimately taking regulatory clarity and running like fuck with it. I also see the price running like fuck then. I see the price running like fuck, whichever one happens, to be perfectly honest. It can either be fine and move and carry on, or not fine, stay and carry on. The price still goes up, baby. It's still going to go up. I don't care what anyone says. They can call it Ripple all they want. People know it's not. People are wising up to your bullshit, to your FUD articles, to your FUD headlines. They're wising up to it. And the more you do it, the more it makes people just go, do you know what? They're taking the fucking piss now. They expect me to just still believe this bullshit. They're taking the fucking piss. So this guy, the 2 weeks is because 2 weeks to June, and he thinks if it goes over into June, then it's likely he is supporting it. You might be wondering what the two bombshells dropped by the judge were. It's likely the fact that he didn't let the SEC see Ripple documents, but he did let Ripple see SEC documents. Judge dropped bombshells, and SEC top lawyer argues The lawsuit against Ripple alleges co-founder aided and abetted Ripple's unregistered sales of securities dating back as far as 2013 and 2015 respectively. Attorney Jeremy Hogan, a partner of Hogan & Hogan, has commented on the most recent court session of the SEC Ripple lawsuit, referred to a bombshell dropped by the judge in where she interrupted Brad Gyllenhaal's lawyer Matthew Solomon to say, "My understanding about XRP is that not only does it have a currency value, but it has a utility, and that utility distinguishes it from Bitcoin and Ether." Attorney Solomon disagreed and said XRP is similar to Ethereum, but the judge's statement admits to XRP's utility and currency value. With currencies and securities being two different things, the SEC argument that Ripple is a security may be losing its credibility with the judge. In regard to utility, no software update, fuck off. With regards to utility, where was I up to? That's the point Ripple has been making the whole time. The judge also questioned the SEC's attorney that based on its theory, everyone who sold XRP, including you and me, are selling illegal securities. The SEC's lawyer said no. Under Section 4, only Ripple and affiliates of Ripple can have sold XRP illegally. This statement from SEC lawyer clears the way for the cryptocurrency exchange in the United States to relist XRP again with no fear of reprisal. But how do you know the exchange isn't an affiliate? At where are you drawing a line in an affiliate, a Ripple affiliate, a partner, somebody who runs a unique validator node on XRPL? At what point are you an affiliate of Ripple? That's a bit phasey, that. So again, on one hand, yeah, exchanges, go for it. But if you're an affiliate of Ripple, don't. Well, so can't, you know what I mean? More smoke, more bullshit, mixed in with a little bit of what appeared to be clarity. Now, feel free to have a read of it all yourself. People know my thoughts on it. I think XRP is going up regardless when it ends. I don't care what happens. I think it's going to gain value. It's a global asset. I don't give a shit what happens in America. I actually don't give a shit about the SEC's final outcome. And I hope the rest of the world feels the same way. And I'd imagine they do. Because America is an extremely egotistical place at times. They think that the be all and end all of it. They think the fucking whole world revolves around them. They're all in bubbles, mate. They're all in bubbles. And I get some Americans are extremely intelligent people, and some Americans are really, really nice and really good people. I've got a lot of American friends online. I'm not saying that the majority of them, there's 360 odd million people in America. Let's say there's 10 million of them that are crazy intelligent, and the rest of them are just fucking idiots living in a bubble. And it's the same in the UK. So before you start, there's fucking even more idiots in the UK, again in their own little fucking bubbles. Snap out your fucking bubbles and wake the fuck up. The world's bigger than just your country. XRP will make it long term because it's global. Because it's been worked on global. It's got validator nodes all over the gaff. It's got people working on it all over the gaff. Only one thing about XRP that I'm pretty disappointed in is the lack of development on Codius. We was told that would be a smart contract platform. I was expecting NFTs and all sorts on Codius before anything else, and it's just been trumped by several other platforms and assets. So in the NFT space, it's quite sad that XRPL seems to have fell behind. But in the payments and speed of asset and shit, it fell behind shit, really. Still one of the dumb ones. So, diamond hands. Yeah, keep hold of it. I just thought I'd share what was going down with my thoughts on the court case and that. Like I say, I'm actually getting a bit I'm getting a bit bored of it, and I just want it over me. Hopefully it will be over by June. He will just be like, look, this is we're fucking throwing this out. It's a joke. Should have never even been put in. It should have never even been took to court. It's an absolute joke. It's ridiculous. Excuse me. It's a farce. And on that note, enjoy the rest of your week. Yeah, invest in yourself, invest in the internet of value, live long and hodl it all till you're ready to let it go. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. We love crypto, we love XRP, and we love you. Until next time, peace.